Hello there, meteorologist Alexis Walters in the Dick Goddard Weather Center this Monday morning lunch hour. All right, real quick, let me pull you up. Got to get you up on Facebook so I can see what everyone's saying, see if anyone's got any questions, and I'm sure you do. We have a lot of weather in the coming week ahead, and it's all leading up to Christmas, so a lot of travel, and there are going to be some travel troubles weather-wise. I can tell you that right now. And unfortunately, it's looking to be on the day where most people are going to be hitting the road for the holiday. So a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and take a peek here at our headlines of the 8-day forecast. One, today through Wednesday is quiet. It's cold, but warmer than it has been the last day or so. And weather-wise, we're looking for cloudy skies, maybe a few flurries here and there. I'll show you where those are coming down. But other than that, not much activity. That all changes starting Thursday. We're going to go from rain, well, wintry mix and rain, to wintry mix again, to snow, all rather quickly. And with that, wind gusts are going to be picking up like crazy, and also our temperatures are going to plummet from the 30s to single digits, and it will feel like 10 to 15, maybe 15 to 20 below zero. So it is the coldest Christmas that we have had in decades. First thing first, let's look at satellite and radar here. Quiet at home. You'll notice we've got these snow showers, lake effect snow showers up over the Great Lakes. For us here at home, I've seen a few flurries flying around outside, but truthfully, it's not even registering on satellite and radar. So for the most part, it's cloudy and it's quiet. Now, when we zoom out a little bit further, we've got this low pressure system kind of pushing through the panhandle of Texas. The bigger storm system, though, is out west. It will be making its landfall over the Pacific Northwest here in probably the next 2 days or so, and then it rapidly moves towards us as we get towards Thursday. And this one is what is going to be the big change in both our temperatures, and it kind of just ushers in old man winter, which the first official day of winter is on Wednesday, December 21st. So here's a look at our long range outlook. One big difference here is going to be our temperatures. Today is pretty cold, of course. We're going to be briefly milder tomorrow and also Wednesday. Even Thursday temperature is not looking too bad. But Friday arrives and our temperatures dive right into the single digits. So all through Friday, temperatures will be falling. With that, we're going to have gusty winds as well. So not only will it be getting cold, it will feel even colder. Then we see this polar air that we tap into, and that sticks around for a good chunk of next week as well. But let's just focus on this one system we have on the way, because that's enough of a mouthful for me. Here's a look at satellite and radar locally. I mentioned maybe a few flurries flying around, but other than that, we are pretty quiet out there. As we look at our future cast, the next couple of days I mentioned will be quiet. Temperatures today on the cold side, 30 degrees for our highs, maybe a couple degrees below that. A couple peaks of sun though, so that will be nice, and it is breezy out there. Now tomorrow we start the day again cold, mid upper 20s. The afternoon, some temperature improvement will be in the mid and upper 30s for our highs. And then Wednesday, similar story, mid 20s to start, upper 30s for the afternoon. All right, so now let's look at this system, which arrives on Thursday. Here's what I want you to prepare for. I spelled that wrong up there, missed the D. But what I want you to prepare for is, one, a drastic temperature drop. Two, we're going to have rain, snow mix, and also blowing snow. Not putting out snow totals quite yet for a couple of reasons. One, this system is going to be changing over the next couple of days. There are a lot of variables with this. Models are having some trouble with the timing of the changeover. So snow totals, TBD. I'll let you know those closer to. I will say some models are putting a foot down, not really quite seeing that. We could see a dry slot in this system, which would inhibit snowfall from coming down Friday into Saturday especially. Other models saying 1 to 3, 3 to 6 inches. However, while that is a low snow total, the snow is going to be blowing, and therefore we will see the snow drifting and visibility reduced. On top of all that, with wind chills, those are going to be below zero. Our wind gusts could be 40 plus miles per hour, and if you can kind of picture all of this in your head, when you get that changeover from rain to snow and that kind of flash freeze in there, your power lines, your tree limbs become a bit brittle, and gusty conditions can blow a lot of that down. So we could see some power outages. And then after the power goes out, if temperatures fall to single digits and it feels like 10, 15 below, you can guess we've got some trouble in there as well. So just be weather aware as we get into the next week. It's kind of like, they say in love, timing is everything. Timing with this system is everything because it's arriving just as people are, heading out for the holiday, which causes a lot of trouble because the traffic is going to be crazy and a lot of people are going to be on the roads while this is all happening, which, causes more trouble than it would be if it was just a regular old Tuesday. So here's a look. I want to walk you through this. Starts off as mostly rain. We might see a few pockets of wintry mix early Thursday just because temperatures will be right around that freezing point. So some wet snow, some freezing rain possible. Mostly Thursday, we're talking all rain showers. Friday then, we see a quick changeover potentially from rain to snow. But in between that time, we're looking for the potential for some wintry mix as well. So by Friday afternoon, that's when the temperatures have now started to drop. I'd say morning actually. Friday morning's temperatures will start to drop off and that rain will change over to snow. So then we have scattered snow on Saturday. We then turn to some lake effect snow on Sunday, which is, of course, your Christmas Day. So that's not the only part of this system. The other part, of course, is the wind speeds. So wind velocity, this is sustained winds through Thursday afternoon, not looking too bad, breezy, but not too cold. Friday arrives and our wind speeds 40 plus miles per hour. Our gusts could be even higher, and that's why I mentioned we could see some downed power lines, power outages, tree limbs down as well. So here's a look at the wind chill as we get into Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. Your left temperature there is going to be the air temperature. The temperature on the right in darker blue, that is your feels like temperature. Take a peek here at what happens. This system approaches, it's raining. Friday arrives, the rain turns to snow. Our temperatures drop to single digits by at least I'd say the afternoon, evening. And again, the timing on this is going to be everything. Should we see temperatures change over much earlier in the day on Friday, we'll see less wintry mix, a little bit more snow. However, we'll get that dry pocket in there. Snow totals could be hindered by that. So we're all going to be watching timing on this and the temperature change on Friday, that's for sure. Feels like temperatures 10, 15 below possibility. Saturday morning, Christmas Eve, similar story as well, 10, 15 below possible. So for your forecast today, upper 20s, pretty quiet, cold but quiet. And then the 8-day forecast is looking a little messy. Also, we're bumping up your chance of seeing a white Christmas. 90 to 100% chance. So plan on a blanket of white as you wake up and are opening your presents on Christmas morning. Here's also a look at our Christmas past. Let me see if I can find that graphic for you. This is actually going to be one of the coldest Christmases that we have had in 2 decades. Where is that? Let me see if I can pull that up here for you. Well, I can't find the graphic. That's all right. You can just take my word for it. It's going to be one of the coldest Christmases in 2 decades. That is for sure. And the last time we saw wind chills this cold on Christmas was 2004. So there's a look at your 8-day forecast, the breakdown of it, the timing. Thursday to Saturday are going to be your biggest impacts here. And Thursday even, it's mostly just going to be rain. Friday, you have the big changeover, and then Saturday, super windy and also very, very cold. Saturday night, Christmas morning, you're waking up to 3 degrees. So I know a lot of people heading out to church services with that as well. Make sure you're staying bundled up. I'm not telling you what to do, but my plan for the week is to go to the grocery store, kind of stock up Tuesday or Wednesday before all of this arrives. Just that way, you don't want to get out in these cold temperatures. And you can have the chance to kind of relax and stay indoors and also stay safe. All right, so again, if you guys have any questions, I haven't seen anything specific. Again, keep an eye out. We're going to post you guys up with those snow totals as we get closer to this system. But focus a little less on that and kind of more on the changing weather conditions over the course of 2 days. Take care and stay safe, guys.